would like better sleep at night? I know I would, and that's what I've been working on. Now, I'm Fiona Clark, the Energizer, and I have been using Lifewave patches for a few months now. I've had problems sleeping, if I'm honest, for a long time. Or should we say, sleeping through the night and waking up feeling totally energized because you've had 6, 7, 8 hours of good deep sleep. I haven't had that for quite a long time. And I think that was probably created because I had a bit of a crazy life when I was flying around the world, living in different time zones all the time. So my circadian rhythm didn't know where it was. It was either here or there or there or wherever. It was all over the place. And then, of course, we have children and we're up during the night. We have a completely different sleep pattern. So it creates this bad habit in many ways. So maybe you are somebody who gets into bed and you go to sleep very well, but you wake up 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and you can't sleep from that moment on. Maybe you are just tossing and turning. And of course, the more we do that, the more we start thinking, the more irritated we get with the whole situation. And it just creates this horrible cycle. Well, maybe you can't get to sleep when you jump into bed. And you still wake up at 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and like, why can't I just sleep? It's horrible, isn't it? And you have to get up and you're just feeling a bit sluggish and your energy is really like, ugh. And that's not the way to start the day. So I want to tell you about these patches that Lifewave have got. Now, first one is our Silent Nights, which obviously is to have a silent night, to sleep really well, to wake up the next day feeling energized, leaping out of bed because you are so excited for the day ahead. These are incredible. Now, what this is doing, these patches, I must tell you, there is nothing inside of these patches. They're non-transdermal. So we put them on the body for 12 hours or we take them off for 12 hours. They are activated by the light and the heat of your own body, which activates all the peptides that are needed to create more of a balance within your body. Now, when we're looking at the Silent Night, this is purely for sleeping at night. You're not going to put this on during the day. This one works incredibly well. But what I have found that works even better, and I have to say before we go on to the next one, I have used this. The best place for me was on kidney 1, which is the point underneath the foot. It's the first point in the kidney meridian, underneath the ball of the foot, between the big toe and the second toe. That is kidney 1. And that seems to work pretty well for me. Now, I also want to tell you about the other patch that we've got, which is called this. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. That's X39. We'll talk about this in a minute. Alavida. Alavida is, I've been blown away with this one. Absolutely blown away with this one, more than even the Silent Night. Alavida is also known as the beauty sleep patch, which is why we all like to think that we're going to maybe get our beauty sleep, which I have not been doing. So let me just tell you a little bit more about this, because this actually regulates your melatonin production. This also regulates the circadian rhythm, which is our rhythm to get us back into sleeping when we should be sleeping at night and not waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning. So it starts to regulate this. Now, why I love this as well is because this also, while you're sleeping, it supports the chromosomes. It repairs the chromosomes as you are sleeping. What else does it do? It supports the adrenal function. It supports also thyroid functions, liver function, kidney function, pancreas, and also the metabolism. It has got a whole load of things that it's doing in here. Now, the other thing that's actually this is doing, it is actually working on our fine lines on the skin, which is why it's called the beauty patch. It is also working on firmer looking skin. So it's working on numerous different things. But what I have found by using this right in the middle of my forehead on the third eye, which in Chinese medicine is known as the yin tan point. This is actually known as the most powerful point. Excuse the dog barking. The most powerful point on the acupuncture system, the yin tan, going straight through to the pineal gland. And that's where I like to wear this. I have found since wearing this And quite often I will wear the Silent Night, as I said to you, underneath the foot on kidney 1. I've been sleeping so much better. And I can't tell you how amazing that is. And I'm like, my God, I've slept all the way through. I haven't even got up to go for a pee, which is what I was doing before, several times during the night, which is so annoying. So these patches can create miracles in your body. Now, what I will say is, whichever one you decide, if you have got problems with sleeping, to use, we still need to be working with the mother patch, the X39. This is the patch that David Schmidt has created. This has been around for about 5 years or so. It is phenomenal because this is the one we would wear every day. Again, none of these patches have got anything in them. They are non-transdermal. What they're doing is we're putting them on acupressure points or any particular point on the body. They are activating your light and heat, which then stimulates certain peptides. This one stimulates the copper peptide, which then activates your stem cells to regenerate. Because by the time you're 60, 90% of your stem cells have gone to sleep. By the time you're 30, actually, 50% have gone to sleep. So what this is doing is reactivating those stem cells to heal your body. Because as we get older, we start to wear our body out. You know, your cells start to shrink. You start to get grey hair. Maybe you've got pain in the body, etc., etc. So many things I can talk to you about this, but what I really wanted to talk about today was how to get a better sleep. But we're working with this one as well, because this is the mother. This is the mother patch, which we wear during the day. These are the patches we wear at night. So if you would like to know more about how you can get a good night's sleep and feel more energized and more vitality, have more vitality as you wake up, just leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Got any questions? Leave them below this video and I will also respond to you ASAP. Hope you have a lovely day and I hope you get a good night's sleep. Bye for now.